talking to women's soccer head coach Lars Andersson, previewing Saturday's match against Clayton State. 5 o'clock at varsity grounds. Coach, before we get into that contest, let's go back to Pfeiffer. We haven't got a chance to talk to you since then, but UNCP picked up a hard-fought 1-0 win in Meisenheimer the other day. Talk about that match. Obviously, it's your typical Pfeiffer matchup, but talk about that match and you guys finishing off a pretty successful week.
Well, it was our third match in 4 days, and to be fair to Pfeiffer, they were the better team, and we really only won one single category. Fortunately for us, it was the most important category there is in soccer. We put one on the scoreboard, they put none on the scoreboard, and we win the game. It was not a pretty game, but if you want to have some positive takeaways, I think it's important to note that we can win with this team, even days when we don't play well, because we didn't play well, we were exhausted, and we managed to manufacture a goal basically off of a corner. It was actually a poorly hit corner that was cleared, and then Savannah had an opportunity just to put a cross in the box, and Rayshana put a head on it and put us up 1-0 fairly early in the game, and then we were relying on our defense and good goalkeeping and just smart soccer to survive the game. But clearly Pfeiffer was a better team on the day, like I said, in every category but one, and we were fortunate enough to come out on top in goals scored.
Let's talk about a big game on Saturday coming up for you. Two Peach Bowl Conference leaders, Clayton State 2-0 in the conference, UNCP 2-0 in the conference. This is a series that has been pretty hard fought by both teams. But talk about Clayton State, what you expect from them, and what you expect from the game overall.
Well, Clayton's got a couple of really special players. They got a couple of big goal scorers. They got some very crafty midfielders. The take on Clayton so far that I've seen is that they score a lot of goals. Now, they give up more goals than they have in the last couple of years, it appears. But Gareth is a good coach. They have quality players. They always play hard. They're well organized. They have a lot of soccer savvy, and they're a tough team to break down. I expect a very challenging contest, and we sort of break the season down into segments. We talked about the last 3 games. We said it was a 4-day business trip, 3 games in 4 days, and we needed 9 points out of this business trip. We were successful in doing so. The next segment that we're talking about now is the next 2 games, both PBC contests, both against opponents that we got 0 points from last year. So how's that for a challenge? We're playing a great Clayton team, and then we're playing a nationally ranked Armstrong team after that. Both huge challenges, and I know I look forward to the challenge, and I know the players do. But again, first things first, we play Clayton, and I expect this to be a very, very tough contest, but I think we're up for the challenge.
Talking to head men's soccer coach Phil Hindson, previewing Saturday's matchup against Clayton State, approximate time 7:30 at varsity grounds. Like we do always, let's go back to the last match, the first games of the season. You said that your team was progressing and finally came to fruition. The other night against Barton, came in regionally ranked number 4th. You get a penalty kick and you climb on the backs of your defense and win 1-0. Just talk about that game and what kind of confidence it gives to your team.
I think it gives a lot of confidence. We were needing to get that win, because any time when you see 0 wins, it's the anxiety starts to creep in. But getting a win really is important. Not only that, against a very good team. I'd say Barton, other than Wingate, is probably the best team that we've played, and Barton actually beat Wingate 3-0. So we got to build on that defensively. I've always said that we've tried to build from the back, and we're progressing much better, but now we've got to improve going forward. We've got to do better things going forward, because we're still giving the ball away too much, and so now we've got that kind of area solidified. Now we've got to improve moving forward.
You talk about your defense. Obviously, it's kept you in a lot of games already this season. Pretty solid back 4 along with your goalkeeper.
Yeah, again, you freshman goalkeeper, freshman centre back, Tom Devitt, freshman left back. So these things take time, and that's why we've been very patient, and we knew it would come. But now we've got to continue to build on that. Sid's done very well, Clayton as well, and then screening in front of them with Ricky and Reese. So again, we just have to build on that, move forward, but we must get better going forward now.
talk about Clayton State. 1-0 in the Peach Belt Conference, 3-2-1 overall. Obviously, you always have a tough game against them, but talk about what you expect from them and how your win against Barton may help you on Saturday.
I think it's going to be a similar type of game as the Barton. They've got some very quick attacking players, so we'll plan to sit in and kind of do the same thing as we did the other night. And I think also playing against Pajunk and DeLuca from Barton, very high caliber players, kind of helps us set up for this game, because I think the system is very similar. So I think it'll be a lot of the same stuff, and it's just a matter of who takes their chances.